What is the importance of pH conditions in an aquaponics system? Before we answer the question, we must first explain some of the key terms. Here you can see an example of an aquaponics system on the urban farm at Belvedere College, Dublin. Aquaponics is the combination of aquaculture, raising fish, and hydroponics, the soilless growing of plants. There is a third group of organisms involved also, and that is bacteria. These organisms depend on each other in an aquaponics cycle. Firstly, the fish living in the aquaponics system produce waste. Next, the bacteria converts this waste into nutrients for the plants. Finally, the plants filter the water that returns to the fish. And now, just a quick explanation of pH. pH stands for potential of hydrogen. It is a measure of acidity or alkalinity of an aqueous solution, based on a scale from 0 to 14. We can use universal indicator to determine acidity or alkalinity. Red indicates acidity, with a pH level from 0 to 7. Green indicates neutrality, with a pH level of 7. And blue indicates alkalinity, with a pH level from 7 to 14. So now, with this new knowledge, let's take a look at our original question again. What is the importance of pH conditions in an aquaponics system? pH conditions play a huge part in the functioning of an aquaponics system. There are 3 completely different organisms living in the system, and each requires its own optimal pH level. Plants want a slightly acidic water pH level of between 5.5 and 6.5. Fish and bacteria want a slightly alkaline water pH level of between 6.5 and 8.5. As a result, a compromise between 6.4 and 6.8 must be made in order to run an aquaponics system. If the pH level rises too high, the plants may suffer, whereas on the other hand, if the pH drops too low, the fish and bacteria might suffer. This is why pH conditions are of great importance. The challenge we face now is how do we manage pH conditions in an aquaponics system? Firstly, we need to have a practical way of measuring the pH level of the water in the system. In our system here in Dublin, we have a pH monitor which automatically measures pH as frequently as every minute. Sometimes we manually measure pH levels by simply using universal indicator. If the pH level is too high or too low, there are a number of factors that could be causing this. If the pH level is too high, this is probably due to a buildup of carbonate, a basic ion, in the water. Or in other words, the water is too hard. The growing media for the plants is also an important factor. To solve this problem, we add hydrochloric acid, which is safe and effective, and this brings the pH level down. Another option is a filter, which removes carbonates from the water. If the pH level is too low, this could be due to the nitrification process of the bacteria. The bacteria convert ammonia from the fish waste to nitrite and then to nitrate, which is consumed by the plants. But this nitrification process releases acid into the water, lowering the pH level. Also, other materials in the fish tank can cause a drop-off in pH level. To solve this problem, we add equal amounts of calcium hydroxide and potassium hydroxide. These hydroxides are alkaline, and so they act to neutralize the acids. The calcium and potassium also are nutrients for the plants. So there you have it. Those are some of the basics of the importance of pH conditions in an aquaponics system. We hope you liked the video and found the information useful.